listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trill? Yo!
Let's get it on.
Bang, nigga. Episode 190 of the Truth Be Told podcast. Your boy Big UU in his thing, nigga.
Riffa in the building.
Black Todd is also in his thing. He still ain't introducing himself.
And it's not going to happen.
Took a little weeky off.
Left us
My
hanging.
bad, y'all. My bad.
Black Todd was out here in Vegas.
Oh, he was living it up.
Sure was.
Turning up.
Getting arrested.
What? Getting shot at.
Getting lost.
Hoes squirting on him the whole nine. All right.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Security did come to my room one day.
Damn, what kind of shit would you...
No, you want to hear about what happened for real?
Hold up, before we get into all that, make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trillmatic.com/YouTube. We need to get those YouTube subscribers
Get them up.
Please go and subscribe right now. We need your help.
And share it with your friends or tell them, grab their fucking phone from them and subscribe for them.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
Grab your brother, your sister, your daddy, your uncle, your daughter, your son.
And if you don't, you
Your
don't have to get
dog.
notification for all of them.
Grab it.
At least
subscribe. You can turn off their notifications, but get them to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right.
Just do it.
All right.
What the fuck are you waiting for? Just do it.
Back to Black Todd's Vegas vacation. Mr. Papa Giorgio.
Yeah.
Where did this energy come from? Like,
I know it just all of a sudden.
We have been listen. The tree
like
has
it.
been waiting.
I like it. It's been a couple weeks in the
tree has been waiting.
Yeah. That's some real talk. No, they have been waiting. I'm surprised we didn't get yelled at. Commented it up saying, "Where the fuck are y'all?"
Yeah.
Or do y'all not care?
Yeah. No, they care.
They care.
Yeah.
I know they care.
we know you care.
What happened? What happened, Black Todd? Let us know.
So security came up there. Because while I was out there, there was a marathon, right? So
Oh, it was like an actual
yeah.
race
Like
marathon.
I two of the people that I was out there with were running a half marathon in it. But I'm in there, one day getting ready to go to a group dinner and all that stuff. Got some music on, but it wasn't that loud. I hear just knocking on the door. I'm like, what? You kind of pause it. You're like, is that? I'm like, okay, nothing. Put it back on. They're not gonna get security. I'm like, yo, surely somebody didn't snitch on me because this music's not that loud.
Right.
Yeah.
So pause the music, go around, over the door. I'm like, what's up?
Hey, he was in the bathrobe.
I'm saying, got the Versace robe on. I'm in it, not playing, but
Name embroidered on there and everything. Got his own
it said Black Todd right there in the front, but
OVO under it and shit.
Exactly.
Got an
OVO owl on the
there.
back.
Yeah.
no, but out there,
Got
I'm
a
like,
champagne in his hand, a
I'm
glass of
saying.
champagne. Like, excuse me, what can I help you out with?
they had the Douce on ice, but no, anyway. But
Why are you bothering me?
I was like, what's up? And they were like, hey, sir, sorry to bother you. Like, but your room here, you have a direct view of a section of this race. So we need to come in and make sure everything's okay.
Holy fuck.
Exactly. I forgot about that shit. I was like, you know what? I get it. Come on in.
Right.
And they were in and out in like a couple minutes. We just kind of shooting the shit, talking. They're asking where I was from and all
What
that.
if you had cocaine on the table?
I don't think they cared. As long as you don't have a rifle on the table.
Prostitutes? It wouldn't matter, huh?
I think they expect to see much worse, but
They're like, oh.
You have a sniper rifle at the window waiting. You're just sitting with a chair.
they kind of caught me off guard. But I was like, you know what? I guess that was a pretty significant event, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it makes sense. You never
Bro,
know.
that
You
shit's
can't
scary,
be too
bro.
safe. Can't be too safe, for real.
I didn't know they were doing that now.
But I didn't know.
Because I had a
Door to
great
door?
view of a nice section of it.
Yeah.
Like, kind of where there was like a DJ stage and some other stuff. I don't really know where that was along the race.
Right.
I wonder if that's
Damn,
kind
bro,
of
you
picked up after that shooting that happened in Vegas.
I'm sure that's
exactly
why.
That's now they're going to
sure
do that
that's
for
why.
every event.
But it just
probably.
sucks
Ain't
though,
that
bro,
some
because
shit?
it's like, first of all, did they tell you that this was going to happen?
No.
Okay, that's the
You would
weird
have thought
thing.
they would have said something, but at the same time, I think, okay, maybe you don't want to tip somebody
They want to
off.
catch you off guard.
Okay, right,
They want to
true.
catch you
They
off
came
guard.
up, there was only like 2 hours before the race started when they did that. I'm
Ah,
thinking,
okay,
it's like, y'all got a whole lot of doors to knock on.
That's why they started early.
Bro, they're definitely going to pay attention to every little detail now. Because
has vision.
I watched a video of, I think it was New York Times, where they kind of was like breaking down. They basically put out the video, all the security footage from that shit.
Yeah.
And, excuse me, you can see the dude, bro. He just looks like a normal guy. But the thing was, he would leave and come back, bring bags.
Other bags. Oh yeah.
Leave, come back later. He had a second hotel. Cause there was another concert he was going to shoot up, but I don't know. He just didn't do it. So he set up in 2 hotels. You know what I'm saying?
You have tens of thousands of people going in and out of these hotels with bags. You're not thinking anything
of it.
Right.
No.
Yo, no, like there was people helping him. The bellhops helping him.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Nobody said,
what's in the bag?
Yeah, this is his 9th time coming in here with bags. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew. Nobody knew shit.
You probably think, this poor dude got stuck carrying all the bags. Let me help him.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, I get it.
They got to be.
But it just sucks that we're at that point.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. Because people can't be that safe anymore. You can't be that safe. Because you don't know who the fuck's out there and what their intention is. And especially a big thing like that, like you got a marathon going on, people running. I mean, you saw the marathon, in Boston, the whole explosion.
Yeah, marathon. There.
Boston, so it's like shit happens at these type of events, concerts, marathons. So can't be too safe. Really can't.
God,
it's sad.
damn.
It's fucking sad. That's what the era we're living in. But I'd rather it be safe than sorry. Like I'd appreciate it. If I'm running in that marathon, I appreciate them doing that now. You know, like trying.
As soon as they said it, I was like, you know what? You're completely right.
What if you're having sex though?
I'm gonna wait.
They're gonna say put that nut on pause.
It's like, excuse me, I'm busting a nut.
Can you give me 5? Go to the next couple rooms for about 10 minutes and come back to this one. Is that cool?
So what?
10, 20, 30 minutes.
What else happened in Vegas, bro? Because I seen you out there with the OVO shit.
Mm-hmm. You saw that?
Oh, do we see it?
You posted.
I put that in the group chat.
You said in the group chat.
Yeah,
not to mention,
bro.
You said
that shit was like one of those like.
He said they knew my name. And I walked in. They knew me by my first name as I walked in.
Yo, he was at the OVO Four Seasons or some shit.
No.
You know the OVO Four Seasons brunch.
What is the OVO Four Seasons
on a
brunch?
fucking Thursday afternoon? Don't even front.
It's what Drake has every day. That's what it is. Drake does that.
I know now what you're speaking.
No, what were you?
No, me and one of my friends went to the pop-up shop they had up there. And so I sent a picture to Trends. I sent a picture of the sign outside one of the stores to the group chat, and UU was disgusted.
Oh yeah,
but that was half the reason I went out there.
I threw my phone.
I can't wait to show this to him.
Half the reason I went out there.
It was just
not
that.
really, but
it was just.
I could not wait to send him that picture. There was no way I was leaving without. Because I told my friend, I said, "Wait, hold on a second. I need to send this to somebody." She's like, "Okay."
Like, give me a second.
I said it'll all make sense later.
Well, man, shout out to. Did you do some gambling?
Just a little bit. I've never been a huge gambler, just because like as soon as I start losing, I'm like, this don't make sense to me no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like I'm just like balling up the money and just throwing it away.
That's what it feels like, bro.
And then you're like losing, the couple kind of games that like I'm not a big. I barely know how to play poker. Barely. Yeah. Slots cool, blackjack cool, but even on blackjack, like I know how to play. They start moving real fast, and I don't really like that.
No, hell no.
They have some slower tables,
and then they get mad at you.
Right?
Yeah.
The thing about
did you put your money on the table?
If I hit 20 and you hit 20, I should win that, not you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
Why do y'all get to win?
Yeah, it's the fucking bullshit ass rules.
Dumbass.
The dealer wins.
Vegas.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Well,
I'm the customer. No.
Yeah, for real. And well, you know, eventually, I mean, I'm glad you had a good time.
I should have done a vlog for y'all. It was a good time though.
You should do a little bit of vlogging. You know
I was out there
in due time. The Trillmatic
Saturday to Wednesday, so it was a good time though.
Truth be told, vlog will come.
I'm glad to hear you got a good vacation, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to relax, get away.
You deserve it. We all do. We all deserve a good vacation.
Party it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Champagne, bath robes, the whole 9.
Next time the whole trio has to go.
Yes, we do.
Somebody probably getting arrested that time though.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna get arrested.
Yeah, there's gonna be arrested or somebody's gonna get left on the roof of a building.
That's gonna be like The Hangover.
Exactly. That's why I said that shit. Like someone's gonna get left on the roof of a building and then they're just gonna be stuck there.
Right. Let's get on to these topics, man. The people been waiting. Thanksgiving is right around the corner.
It is.
Got yams,
potatoes.
I love when that comes back this time of year.
Yeah, you name it.
But I put that on there though because I wanted to see. Do y'all have what we've seen online all week? Do you have controversial food opinions when it comes to Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah,
like with the cans
I saw
and cans.
an egregious one, and I was like,
"You talking about what cans of food, like what you can have and what you can't?"
Some people just say, "I'll
just hot takes on like what people." I give you a hot take.
This one was give me an example from Mark Lamont Hill. Did you see that one?
I didn't see it, but I do not. I'm gonna tell you mine. I do not want greens at all.
No greens.
I'm not mad at that. Actually,
I don't want them. Get them away from me.
I'm actually not mad.
Get them out the fucking plate.
That's a good one. You're going to piss some people off with that.
I know I'm going to get them out of here. I don't want them.
He's pissing me off.
There's cornbread, there's mac and cheese, there's potato salad, there's ham, there's turkey. Yeah. There's all kind of shit.
Cranberry sauce,
stuffing, or dressing.
The thing I throw down on Thanksgiving is green bean casserole. So you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Come on. That's my thing.
I got to pass on the green bean casserole too.
Here's my controversial.
You'll eat that and you'll love it.
Turkey, the weakest thing on the table.
Okay, yo, nigga.
You said turkey's the weakest thing on the table? It is.
Nigga, first of all, wait a minute. Excuse me. First of all, just don't even come. Just don't even come.
Weakest on the table.
Hey, what I like to think is that Thanksgiving does not have to be all that. Make it what the fuck you want. I have enchiladas for Thanksgiving.
Enchiladas and green bean casserole?
That's different though, man. You Hispanic, you Mexican, so you got a little bit of different, you know what I'm saying? Different cultural.
I can still have, like, I'll eat a fucking hot dog on Thanksgiving. I don't care.
Okay, yeah, I ain't eat no hot dog on Thanksgiving.
No, you're right. I wouldn't have that either. But
see, we'll typically have like.
But you know what I do? I wouldn't mind being in Texas. I wouldn't mind doing a barbecue for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, somebody was asking, yo, do you want ribs? And I was like,
whoa.
Yeah.
You said that's allowed?
Yeah, I was like,
that's allowed. We're in Texas. Anything goes.
I'll take brisket, but I'm like, I might pass on the ribs. You know what I'm saying?
Brisket would be better than ribs.
Yeah, I'll take brisket.
I'll take brisket all day.
See, he said, look, he was happy because he's getting rid of turkey.
Allowed? Look, you're allowed to do that?
Because he got rid of turkey.
Typically,
so you a hammer?
Hey, I do the tamales.
Ham.
The
like me and my brother love ham. My parents will have like a little small, little bit of turkey.
Right.
Because my mom's one of those like, no, you have to have it this Thanksgiving. And I'm like,
so you don't like turkey?
Turkey weak.
I like turkey.
Turkey ain't weak.
I don't dislike it. It's just never going to be my first choice.
It has to be the light turkey though. I don't like the dark part, like the dark meat. You know, when you get those, like, got to be the white meat.
If it was like, hey, eat this turkey or eat this turkey sandwich or be hungry, I would eat it.
I like the dark.
But like, I'm never going to be, turkey.
No.
But I'm going to read this shit to you. I saw a line that got people
fired. Mark Lamont
up.
Hill is wild because Mark Lamont Hill
hilarious.
Disrespected Tupac.
He did. We talked about
on the podcast. You can look for that clip on YouTube. Just type in Mark Lamont Hill Tupac Truth Be Told podcast. It'll pop up. And Riffa got mad.
He did. And when it was funny because when I read this tweet, I was like,
looked at the camera right now, just stared at it.
It's funny. I did the same reaction as you. I was like, who asked you?
Right.
Right? But like, it was one of those. But it got people to talking. And then I realized how many people have dangerous opinions. I was like, hey, this is dangerous rhetoric. Yeah. I don't appreciate any of this.
Rhetoric, yo.
This is
dangerous rhetoric for Thanksgiving meals is funny.
That's funny.
This man said, and I quote,
dangerous rhetoric.
Macaroni and cheese is wildly overrated.
Oh, okay.
I don't care how well your mom or grandma makes it. It's baked noodles and cheese, and it's not that good. Fight me.
Yeah, he's definitely got to get blocked on all social channels.
People been calling the cops. People been asking for the
that's definitely a call to the FBI. Most definitely.
It is.
What the fuck is he thinking?
Then
macaroni is like one of the few things that crosses cultures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All cultures, yeah.
There's people that's like Muslim that's like, I ain't eating that ham, but pass that mac and cheese though.
Yeah, give me that bowl with mac and cheese. Right. You ain't lying.
There was one really funny tweet I had to share with y'all. This is from Dr. Jen Jackson. I don't know who she is, but this tweet's funny, so shout out to you. But she got 3 people together. She said, okay, so Mark Lamont Hill, Clint Smith, and now Darnell Moore have shown that they don't really love us. I'm personally on guard. The enemy comes in so many forms.
Damn, she went and gathered
and she
them.
put all theirs in a little picture thing. So we have Mark Lamont Hill. Then this dude said, sweet potatoes are not good. Not sweet potato fries, not sweet potato pie, not sweet potato casserole, not the sweet potato your grandma picked from your family farm with her bare hands. None of it is good, none of it at all.
Sweet potato casserole.
And this other dude said,
that's different.
Cornbread is really wet, buttery sandpaper.
Damn.
Okay. People are, Yo, people are just eating some horrible things out there. They're just getting really bad experiences with.
Well, you know what I don't fuck with? I don't fuck with yams.
I mean, I can see that.
I don't fuck with yams
because that's one of those things where I'm like, depends on who's making it.
That's probably what it is.
What I'm saying?
I don't know.
I've had some sometimes that was bomb as hell, and I've had some I'm just like, yeah, you could have kept that one at the house, fam.
Yeah, that might have been the problem when I tried it. It just wasn't a good one. I was like, I'm not with this.
I don't like a lot. I just like a nice little small piece.
You said what?
I said they can keep cranberry sauce.
Keep that too. I'm not with that either.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I'm not with that either.
Y'all keep that.
Cranberry sauce just adds a little beep.
Every time I see it, I'm like, why is this here again?
Yes.
This nigga.
Don't give me a slice of that
sausage biscuit. So I feel you.
Hey, but
I feel you in the same boat.
Hey, but I would do that. But I don't like the cranberry.
Which they know you don't prefer doing it.
I honestly
exactly.
No, it's just certain things with
both y'all niggas don't put jelly on the biscuit, and y'all niggas don't like cranberry
I prefer
sauce.
butter on my biscuit.
Exactly. I can put the jelly on the biscuit. It's not going to ruin my life. But cranberry sauce, I'm like, you're ruining the stuff you're touching on.
No.
Exactly.
No. It adds.
Why is that touching? Why is that touching my food?
See, what is this tangy crap?
No. It's not tangy. It's sweet. It's sweet and tangy. It's
sour.
Beautifully made. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. See, this is how I know. This how I know you're not a real one.
Just give me the stuff.
You gonna tell me to mix it in with the dressing and all that?
So this is what you do. When you're eating, so you're a real nigga. They get to that last bite and they get just a little bit of everyone.
No, I'm good.
And you got it just one little coop.
No, you're doing that.
I'm just telling you, bro.
Mask the taste of the cranberry sauce.
Thank you.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
man.
that's why you do that.
It adds to everything else.
No, it's okay.
Just keep that off my plate. Just keep it off my plate.
We need to ask a focus group. Anyways,
Give me some mashed potatoes.
Y'all ruining my Thanksgiving.
Some mashed potatoes, some stuffing. You know, I'm cool with all that.
Thank you.
Y'all ruining my whole Thanksgiving.
Well, we know. No, it's not ruining. It's just we now know what to bring.
This is
Thanksgiving.
You talking about dangerous, right? This is super dangerous.
He feels betrayed. Right
I don't
now.
even know if I can be friends with you.
He's like, I don't know who's sitting at
never inviting you to Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
Like, oh well.
Hey, you not invite us to Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving. Dangerous rhetoric.
Hey, you know what? You'd invite me because I'd bring some enchiladas, and you'd be like, "Okay, yeah, we're happy. Let's do this."
And hot dogs?
I ain't bring no damn hot dogs. That was a joke.
Right.
I don't need no damn hot dogs.
That hate speech.
Let's get it. Let's move on to the Tesla truck.
Give me a corn dog. No, I'm just kidding.
You do your pre-order?
Excuse me. Real talk though, that Tesla truck, the Cybertruck, it's affordable. It's only $39,000. Have you seen this truck?
No, I have not.
You have not seen this truck?
I will look it up right now.
Please do.
Look up. Just type in
Tesla truck, right?
Tesla Cybertruck. Okay. Elon Musk unveiled it. Now, did you see the controversy around it?
I did.
So, Elon Musk came out and said,
"Fuck, that's a truck.
It's a truck. Listen,
that ain't no fucking truck.
Listen.
Hey, it's very strong.
That looks like a souped up DeLorean.
See, I already know. See, listen. You hear something funny? Somebody seen it. They thought it was a part of the game Cyberpunk, and they was like, "Oh, that looks really cool." And then they found out it was real, and they was like, "Yo, that fucking sucks." And I'm like, "Dog, you liked it when it was
a real truck,
bro? It's a game changer." Now, peep this. Here's something that's funny. Okay, so they were.
Okay.
They say that the windows are shatterproof. Okay, so
are they bulletproof? No.
They took a steel ball and threw it at the window, and it shattered. And then they threw it at the other window, and it shattered too. And Elon Musk said it didn't go through. That's what he said. It didn't go through. I'm like, bro, their stocks dropped after that. Okay,
you saw how much money it cost his net worth?
Bro, it had to been like some hundreds of millions.
God, that's fucking bad.
Yeah, bro. But the interesting thing
did they
was,
not try that test before they was out there?
Glad you brought that up. They did. I think they threw it because I had seen another video when they threw it at the window and it just bounced off. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they just threw it at the window too many times and
that one finally gave out.
It just finally gave out, but it just happened to give. But the funny thing was when he threw it, he didn't even throw it hard. He just kind of did an underhand.
And it shattered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Cybertruck. But people are buying it, man. You know what I'm saying?
People will buy it. People will buy anything. You see smart cars out there, right? see little Fiats out there. People buy anything. I
might buy the Cybertruck if I had. If I had enough money, I think I would have bought it.
Prius, I pull up to work in the Cybertruck. Y'all don't talk about me.
I wouldn't talk about it.
What are the features of it?
But I will throw something heavy at your windshield.
Is it like? Does it like powered off of solar?
I didn't read too much into it. But it's like everything else. It's electric.
It has like a panel on it and shit.
It looks like it's panels on it. It looks like it. I don't know though.
It might be.
Well, shout out to Elon Musk. Was it like 0 to 60 and what?
Like 2.39 or 2 point something.
Something crazy, bro. Yeah, for a truck that big.
Yeah. See, the thing is, those Teslas,
I think if you got inside there,
electricity, you're getting instant feedback.
Right. That's true. You're right.
You're not getting the like down and this spins, that spins, this spins, this catches, then all it's like it's down go.
Right. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Elon, man. Shouts out to Cybertruck.
I'm getting one.
Black Tie already got one on pre-order. I seen it. I seen the email alert.
This is true.
It was like, your Cybertruck is on the way. But yeah, man, let's move on. Hov NFL and Kaepernick. I know people probably been waiting for us to talk about this.
Oh my.
Well, I wanted to ask you, what is it? Is Hov just gonna just take L's until this partnership's over? Because at first they said, hey. And I know everybody's seen this. We've been gone for a week, but they had the workout set up. They were like, oh man, Hov did this. Hov set this workout up, which turned into, Hov in a publicity stunt. It's like, yo, he just can do nothing right, apparently. They're just not going to let him live.
What did he do, though?
Then there was the fake story. They're like, oh, he's disappointed in Cap.
That was a fake story.
And he's mad, and he said that he uses a stunt, and he's like, I didn't say that.
Yeah, he came out. It was like, talked to Rock Nation. Rock Nation was like, he didn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Which I believe. I don't believe he talked to anybody. Jay-Z doesn't strike me as a guy.
Nothing about anything the way Jay-Z moves makes me think he's talking to somebody.
That shit sounds like, just imagine Jay-Z like, just talking to sources like, ugh. Can you believe Kaepernick? All right, I've got to go on my private jet. Bye, y'all. That shit ain't happening. Jay-Z? Come on, man. That shit don't even sound right. But, I do feel like they're giving him a hard time. But this whole shit, really, who's been catching the most heat, though, is Stephen A. Smith.
You saw what T.O. said to him?
Bro, yes, I did.
Boy.
What T.O. said? Because I didn't see that.
He told him, he said, man, Max is more black than you.
Max
on live air.
Hey, listen.
On live air, he said that.
Max Kellerman had bars.
Stephen A. was pissed.
Yeah, he was pissed. Hey, listen here, brother. You know, somebody get mad, they hit you. Listen here, my brother.
He said that was a low blow. He called it. He said it was Bush League. I was like,
Bush League. Everyone's starting to say that shit now.
What does that mean?
Like real
Bush League?
out of bounds. Yeah,
out of bounds. Yeah,
Bush League.
Like the dude who got the helmet swung on him and shit. That dude was saying that shit. Like that was Bush League. I was like, is this like the popular term, like coming back? Because it's an old term, I believe.
It is.
It's an old term. And it feels like it's making a comeback.
Come up like that, you know what I'm saying?
It's making a comeback from times that we don't care about. Like it's.
When they talk about my boy Andrew and they're like, he's a fringe candidate. I'm like,
oh shit,
motherfucker, why y'all all say that shit?
Everything is starting to come out like,
but
yeah.
No, what happened was though, Cap was saying that there was an issue with where they set up originally, which was the
Atlanta
at the Falcons Stadium.
Yeah. One in their facility. Yeah, he said they tried to play him though.
Because they wanted to make him sign like a...
There was something up with a waiver. He said they told him last minute. They said, no, you can't pick your own receivers. No, you can't have your own film crew.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, we're not doing that.
Why can't he pick his own receivers? Why do you think he shouldn't be... Why do you think he should be able to pick his own receivers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is his workout, his tryout.
If someone else is trying, just playing devil's advocate here. If let's say you have your workout coming up and I'm over this, I'm going to pick some shitty receivers.
Yeah. And I'm going to fucking make you look bad.
Some receivers you've never worked with before. You don't know their timing. They can't catch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to help you look good.
Yeah.
And because these two don't trust each other, I understand why he's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, he wants his own shit, so he feels more comfortable that he can actually perform and that they're going to make it, at least be on his same page and make him at least look good. You know, it's his workout, it's his tryout to get back in. He doesn't want to look shitty. He doesn't want to
look
like...
Same with the film crew. Why he was like
incapable of doing it, you know? Yeah, so he could edit his own shit. So just in case he just did a film shit and edit it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I can't send out your 15 worst passes and be like, see, he sucks.
Yeah, exactly. They'll edit it to make him look as bad.
You think they were going to do that to him?
I'm not going to say they were going to do that to them, but they, as we've heard all week, they just don't trust each other. And I get it, why they don't trust each other, but
at the same time,
I was reading today that nobody's contacted him as of today.
I don't know.
Do you think that somebody would have contacted him by now if he would have just did the shit
the regular way,
like the regular way, and
he
just showed up?
One team, but not really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, okay, using your own receivers is one thing. Using some other receivers and you hitting that bitch, I mean, that kind of shows that you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what would happen. I don't know what would happen.
Didn't he? Was it real? I mean, I don't know for sure. He wore a Kunta Kinte shirt.
That was real.
That was real. Do you think that helped his situation?
No, I don't.
Far from helping it. When he wore it, I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're applying for a job. Like, I understood what.
I feel like he should have been able to wear that shirt though.
I know. You know I mean, he should be able to, but with the situation, who he's basically applying to, and what has happened in the past, and what the whole issue was, that's not the. I get it. He's still basically fighting for it, and I mean, all power to him. And I'm happy that he's standing strong with what he's going for. The thing is, you're trying to get a job, you're applying. You don't go shit talking to or do something that you know is not going to get you a job.
But
the job you're applying for.
I get it though, because he shouldn't be really applying for a job.
Oh, he shouldn't be.
You know what I'm saying?
He had a job,
right? Like,
and he got short-ended.
Right. So it's kind of like, why does he have to like kiss up to them? You know what I'm saying? When it's already been
because they
stated by them that they
write the checks at the same time. At the end of the day,
they do write the checks, but
this is also the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah, it is.
You've never seen okay, we'll set up a workout for you.
Yeah.
Talking about the NFL?
Everything about this is uncharted waters. Like this is.
It is.
And I think there's some teams out there that are like, hey, we could use him, but we'd rather not deal with everything that's going to come with it.
Exactly.
There's definitely going to be some shit that comes with it.
And I think that's why he hasn't been contacted yet.
That's more than likely.
Well, I mean, that was what people were saying anyways.
And before that. They didn't think it was going to work out.
It was like, we're going to bring all this extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, also too, man, I don't really know what he truly wants. You know what I'm saying?
I think he just wants to play.
He does, but
does he? Does he just want to play?
No, I think honestly, I don't know if he doesn't just want or does want. I see what you're saying. He wants to, but he also wants to get out like a message and be impactful, fight for equality. All that. He wants to do it all together because when you're in there, you have that platform to be a voice for it.
Right.
Thing is, the NFL doesn't want that because they're not voicing political stances, this and that. You know, at the end of the day, the NFL is just the NFL, and they separate themselves from all of that.
Well, I mean, that kind of sucks though, because that's kind of where it's like the shut up and throw.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is horrible. Yeah. That's exactly
shut up and tackle.
Thing. The same thing, pretty much. But, like they're saying, just do your job.
Right,
you shouldn't have an opinion, this and that. Don't put it out there. And it's like, but they should be able to.
Yeah, if they have causes that they're interested in, and you know what I'm saying, they see some injustice happening somewhere, they should definitely be able to speak up for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And NFL is like just assholes about it
completely.
But I do, but see, like I feel like Mike Vick was the one that was like, like you're here for like he's like you need to cut your hair and all this, and this is like you don't have to do none of that. It's a free country, like you can.
Yeah, you do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You want, really?
Yeah, I remember he was selling. He was selling. I think he was talking about Kaepernick, Michael Vick, when he was like, "Yo, you should cut your hair," and I'm just like, bro. Troy Polamalu runs around here with fucking Head and Shoulders commercials where they extend his hair be doing all wild shit and shit.
Hair all the way down his back. Yeah.
Let this nigga wear his hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, but I don't know. I just don't know what Kaepernick's full plan is, but
he has his own.
There has to be
his own
meeting of the middle, man.
He has his own agenda to an extent, and the NFL they have their agenda that they don't want him to do, and then it's just all it is bumping heads because they both are just going at each other, and I don't know, it's not going to get him in the NFL, and the NFL is still going to me, look shitty for doing him the way they did, and then still basically, fighting against it. Basically just, he's fighting an uphill battle that he wasn't going to win regardless, to come back and all that. He wasn't going to win it. That's why he took his chance with the Kunta Kinte and all that shit. He probably knew this was like his last, showing to fight for what he believed in through the NFL still, to still have that platform. Because I'm sure he knew he wasn't going to make it. Like, no one was going to call him. The damage has been done, and he, unfortunately, but the thing is that's sticking to it. It's like, it ain't going to go away. But, I'm always down with Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? Not just because he was a 49er, just because I understand where he's coming from, and he got done dirty,
You saw what he said after the workout. There was like little, when he's talking to the cameras and all that.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
He said, "Stop being scared." He said, "We've been ready. We stayed ready."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
you think he look good?
It's hard to tell.
Because
to be fair,
he got that arm still, and I'm like,
to be fair, I feel like if I gave a workout to anyone who is a NFL caliber quarterback or pre-draft, that's what it looks like coming from them. It's hard to tell.
I don't know. I thought they were a little bit more. I don't know because I don't know what they be doing. But I thought they had a little bit more. They got hoops that you're throwing through, and you got to hit. Is that what he was
targets
doing?
And
hit targets and all that. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to tell from just that.
Like he was just throwing the ball up and down the field and maybe doing a couple routes.
You can see he still has his arm strength and all that, but it's hard to tell. I don't think most of the teams are like, oh, we won him. We just don't know if he still got it. Let's be honest. That's not what
it's about. No.
So, I get the workout. I don't think he really needed to do it, though, because that's not the holdup, if we're being completely honest. I'm glad he got his chance to, but it's like, man, look, come on, man. We knew you still had it.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's not why they're doing this to you. But we'll see what happens. Though.
Yep, we'll see. Shouts out to Cap. Ari Meltdown.
Did you see this?
I did not.
You didn't see this?
Ari
after the Soul Train Awards and with
Ariana Grande. Oh, Ari Lennox. No, I didn't see this.
What?
So Lizzo, who's primed to have a great award season, by the way, but she won an award that I think Ari felt like she should have won for.
I heard a little something about this, but I didn't get too deep into it. I seen some folks talking about it on the internet streets.
Yes,
it was about like her winning. Lizzo won Best Soul Album or something.
Something like and so a lot of people were like, "Oh, just online like, oh, Lizzo didn't deserve that award. She shouldn't have got that award or whatever." But Ari was on Twitter, just having a tweet spree going off. That was what kind of set off the whole thing.
So Ari's upset because she felt like she should have won.
Shea Butter Baby should have won a hip hop, or not a hip hop, but a Soul Train award.
Yeah. Over Lizzo.
Okay.
Yeah, and so when she went to Twitter, that's when everybody's like, "Oh, she's like fired up about this."
Right.
Not happy.
So it was one tweet after another, but she was like, let's see. She was like, "You know what I realized? People who genuinely fuck with me understand my frustration. People who are self-hating haters and clearly have never given my music a chance have the biggest problem with me always."
Right.
Then she was going on, and she's like, "It's not just an award. It's not just a show. It's the Soul Train Awards. I'm a big fan of this. I've been snubbed. Something I expected. Wasn't prepared for that by them. I didn't want to shade anybody. Can't wrap my mind around it." This was a lot of tweets back to back to back.
Right.
And then she's like, "I'm done. I ain't doing this. I'll join the army." So then people put her head on a body with the army uniform on because nobody knows how to be serious. Then she made that her Avi. I was like,
Twitter's ignorant, bro. I don't know why we do this to each other. We don't care. But
and she's talking about her album was slept on, and just it became a big thing.
She had a good album.
Yeah,
she just had a real moment with this whole thing and was pissed off. So
yeah, she basically it was a meltdown. She basically just aired out how she felt because she was basically just venting. She was venting.
She was, and I encourage anyone to go online. You can probably still see all the tweets, but
yeah. Do you feel like she has a case?
I think she does kind of have a case. And I find it interesting how polarizing Lizzo's become all of a sudden. Because she didn't do anything to anybody.
This is what happens because I'm not like I like Lizzo, but I'm not like checking for her shit like that. Like she just kind of popped up, man, and like I'm always like weary about people that just pop up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like,
were you planted here? No,
exactly, bro. It's like I have. I'm a little apprehensive about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's a bad artist or whatever, but she is more of like a pop artist than she is like a deep soul. I can see how somebody from the Soul Train Awards. Yeah, because she is, bro.
I get that.
Because, okay, for example, the AMAs was just this past weekend.
Yeah, we got that on there too.
Okay. I didn't watch it. And the reason I didn't watch it is because I know that it's a super high focus pop. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like if they're gonna put out best rap album, it's gonna be the poppiest rap album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of when I think of the AMAs. You know what I'm saying? When I think of the Grammys, I think it's probably I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna get. It's probably gonna be half the real shit, half pop. Probably gonna go lean towards somebody a little more pop, but not all the way pop like the AMAs.
Yeah.
Soul Train, I'm thinking just pure soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the real shit.
That was Ari's whole point. She's like,
what the fuck happened?
Because a lot of people are like, no, this isn't Lizzo's genre. Like,
far from it.
Right. You would think it's soul, but it's
poppy.
It's like Bruno Mars soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense.
No, that's perfect.
Right.
That's kind of perfect. Because Bruno Mars is not soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
He definitely like new age pops. It's like pop soul. Like,
right.
Like it ain't. If that's even a
but
thing.
It's super flashy and like the sounds are like, just super high, flashy,
energy.
Like super, like commercial sounding. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad. I mean, it appeals to a lot of people.
But for like what she's saying, like a soul award for Soul Train and shit, like. Her album definitely caught all of that.
I was way more interested in the Ari album than I was Lizzo.
And it was definitely had a lot more soul in there. Like I haven't heard a Lizzo album,
R&B
but from anything I have heard,
What's that?
When you think of an R&B album, you're not probably thinking of Lizzo.
Nah.
Right.
That's not a knock against her. That's not a critique.
Right.
That's a fact.
It's just not the first thing coming to my mind.
She's not like I don't consider her R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like Ari, I consider her R&B.
Completely.
You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of artists that I consider R&B. I don't consider Lizzo R&B. It's just high dance, type shit.
Hell, if I worked for Ari Lennox and I was like, hey, we can't go to every award show, so I'm going to pick a couple where I think you have the best chance of winning. And you told me, let's say, Soul Train Awards, AMAs, or something else, I'm going to say, probably going to take on the Soul Train Awards, for an R&B thing there, let's go there.
Right.
And then that happens.
So, again, I understand the frustration.
Yeah, because, I mean, they probably just gave it to her just because.
She's been working hard.
Yeah. You talking about Ari? Yeah. She definitely has. Yeah.
Lizzo out here getting.
But I'm happy she's
breaking
breaking
out.
out.
Like Lizzo over here getting it handed to her. Like it's just like came out of nowhere and it's like,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Everything. Lizzo's
she just popped up. Everybody gave it to her, and I'm like, okay.
Who was she and where'd she come from?
Yeah.
But not to knock her. She out there. She's doing it. But
well, I think we'll touch on this later. But she's going to win a Grammy. I can tell.
Who, Lizzo?
Yep.
Oh yeah, she definitely.
She has too many nominations not to. She's going to get a Grammy.
She's going to get one.
I don't have much to say about the AMAs. That was my only.
That's all you said.
Is that what's on there next?
I do know that somebody won an award, and I was like, ugh.
So that doesn't sound good.
To your point, it's not a heavily rap favorite show.
It's not.
The best rap album only had 3 things on there.
Right.
The 3 choices were Post Malone, Meek Mill, and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Hold up. What?
Yeah.
For best rap album.
Post Malone.
Meek Mill and Travis Scott. Who you think won? Post Malone, Meek Mill, and Travis Scott.
Post Malone won. No.
You're damn right.
There at the AMAs, Post got it.
Posty
Post took it and he
Posty.
He posted it.
Yeah.
And then for best rap song, it was Wow by Post Malone, who also performed, by the way.
Right.
Old Town Road.
Oh man.
And Sicko Mode.
And I bet you Sicko Mode didn't get it.
Hell no.
They ain't ready for Travis.
Sicko Mode, get that?
They ain't ready for Travis.
No way, bro.
Nah.
Over
Even with Drake on there.
over Post Malone.
No, not over Post.
Old Town Road's not a rap song.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to tell you.
And that was some real shit right there.
Yeah.
And that's what the AMAs think, though. They think that's a rap song.
Bro, I think those are voted on by the people too.
The people are dumb.
It's like the people
I think
vote
Taylor
for.
Swift won Artist of the Decade or something like that.
Right.
The Beehive was pissed.
Yeah, no, definitely. She's not Artist of the Decade.
Fuck no.
Artist of the Decade, 2010 to 2020. No,
Not at all.
no.
It's the AMAs though, so we're like, whatever.
That makes sense then. You know, once you say, oh,
I
it's
feel
that-
just. I mean,
Okay.
I know her albums probably did numbers, but what? I don't even know any songs.
If you
But
want to be
everybody
honest, the
knows
first
Beyonce.
half of that decade in that same genre belonged more to Katy Perry than Taylor Swift.
At that
That's
point
what I'm
of it,
saying.
Yeah.
I know some Katy Perry songs.
Yeah.
I know some Ariana Grande songs. I know Beyonce. I know a lot of. I know what's the white woman with the red hair that's from London. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Adele, are
Hometown
you?
Adele.
Oh, okay.
All right, I know Adele shit. I don't know any Taylor Swift shit.
Lady Gaga.
I know Lady Gaga shit.
Yeah.
I don't know no Taylor Swift shit. I don't know any, like, I don't know that, I couldn't tell you a Taylor Swift song. Like, if she comes on, I don't know if it's her.
She is in her own right.
I'm serious,
very
bro.
much so a mega
If
artist.
she comes on, I don't even
Super
know it's her.
successful, but it's like, okay, whatever. I don't think people gave it too much energy. They didn't bother getting worked up. They're like, okay.
Yeah, they're
well,
like, oh, this the AMAs.
Travis Scott was there, but he was also performing with Post Malone. So
Oh, God.
Damn, he took the backseat of Post Malone. Post Malone, he ain't show up
Ozzy
with no.
performed with them
together.
too. They all did the
Yeah,
song together.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard that came out pretty dope.
it did.
Yeah,
Until the awards were being handed out.
yeah. Well, you know, shout out to Ozzy and Posty.
Lil Nas X won an award. I don't remember what it was though, but he did win one. It was presented to him by Meg Thee Stallion. Actually,
Yeah, Meg was out there too. Yeah, they like Meg.
they do.
The industry is
I wonder
definitely
why.
welcoming in Meg.
I wonder why.
You trying to say she Illuminati?
No.
Oh, okay.
She bad.
I don't know
How
if it's
could you
that.
not-
She was dressed up like Jessica Rabbit.
Even better.
Yeah, yeah.
And gave us a freestyle.
She did. In the Jessica Rabbit glamorous red sprinkled suit dress. And she gave us a freestyle in the car like she did when she got on.
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Shouts out to her. Shouts out to Meg. She a real one. Day one ass nigga.
Shout out to
Love
Jessica
you.
Rabbit.
I love you, boo. I like
I love you, baby.
kiss my hand and I put my hand
Put it
on the
mic,
microphone.
just rub it on.
Yeah.
It's all for you. It's all for you.
What is happening?
I don't know what he's doing.
Let's move on, man. Grammys. Is this because there's some new Grammy Awards coming up?
Yes.
Award shows, man.
So,
I fucking hate them. No,
as per usual, Grammy nominees come out.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets pissed off.
Right.
I thought we were past this, but I guess not.
I wasn't liking some of the nominees for things.
I have a couple lists to run down, but I remember we talked about this last year when there was so much pushback. They were very hip hop friendly last year, and there was some of the nominees we talked about. We're like, hey, if Victory Lap wins, we know where the Grammys really at.
Right, but it didn't win.
It didn't.
Did it revert back to its old ways?
A little bit.
It's
Wow.
Just a
it
little
didn't
bit.
spring all the way back, but it's starting to bounce back.
Yeah,
to start.
you can see it kind of, you know.
So I did have a couple to share with y'all.
If it was 50-50, it's now like 60-40. You know what I'm saying?
So they're kind of easing
So-
and sliding back to their old ways.
Well, because a big one that I know for like an album that like real rap heads all talked about was Bandana from Freddie Gibbs. Just everything, his videos, the whole nine. It was good quality rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore samples.
For real, yeah.
It was a hip hop album.
Entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
entertaining
saw-
all the way around.
Yeah. Videos and all that, yeah.
Goldlink had a message he put on his Instagram. He was real upset. One thing that had a lot of fans upset, Meg and DaBaby both not on the Best New Artist category.
That's
And
insane.
people are like,
That's
excuse
insane because
me?
what, you're gonna try to put them next year? You won't be able to.
Well, someone
they
tried
won't
to
be new
say
artists at that point.
They were trying to say like DaBaby couldn't be on there because of like mixtapes he put out or whatever. Which were like, hello, how many motherfuckers have done this? But like,
It's called Best New Artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here are a couple nominees, categories I figured y'all would care about. Best rap song. You had Bad Idea, which was YB and Cordae and Chance the Rapper. Rick Ross, Gold Roses. 21 Savage, A Lot.
Exactly.
Nipsey Hussle, Racks in the Middle, and Suge by DaBaby. Now, I will say this.
Nipsey Hussle Racks in the Middle is unfair because that song came out. Well, no, that actually wasn't a part of his album.
No, it was not on Victory Lap. It came out on its own.
It came out on its own, right? So, okay.
I
What was the fifth one?
really like that song.
DaBaby, Suge.
I could see Suge winning.
I could see that too. Just because DaBaby has all this
I
traction
can
going
see
for
A
him right
Lot
now.
winning.
No, Racks in the Middle is going to win.
And I'm okay
More
with
than
that.
likely,
I'm okay with that. As much as I like Gold Roses,
I can see A Lot
I
winning
would
also,
love
maybe.
for Racks in the Middle to win.
Right. And it was, who else?
A Lot.
21 Savage.
Yeah, that's
a
a-
good
that's
one.
tough.
That's a good
That's
one. That's
tough.
what I'm saying. That could win too, and I wouldn't be mad at
Shit.
that. I would be happy with that one too. 21.
That's a hard one.
Isn't it?
We'll have to come back to that.
Yeah.
Now, this was Record of the Year. This is going to be tough, and I don't know who's going to get this. There's Hey Ma by Bon Iver, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. That was a big year.
That was a big hit.
Seven Rings by Ariana Grande. Don't think that's going to get it. Hard Place by her. Don't think that'll get it. Talk by Khalid. That's stiff competition.
That is.
Old Town Road. We know what that was.
Yeah.
Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Stiff competition. And then Sunflower, which was Post Malone and Sway Lee.
That was for the Spider-Man.
I'm being honest with y'all. I think that's going to go to...
Old Town Road?
No, I think it's going to go to Bad Guy or Truth Hurts.
I don't know. Old Town Road's probably going to get it.
It had its moments.
I'm going to tell you why Old Town
I
Road's
won't
going
be
to get
shocked,
it.
but that's not my
It's gonna breathe
prediction.
life
Record of the
back
year?
into
I'm going
it.
to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it's going to get it because it broke the records.
It broke all the records. All the kids loved it. Older people loved it. People in the middle loved it.
Yeah.
And
There's no better qualifier than that.
Yeah, it took over everything.
Yeah.
Like nothing else on that list.
Number
did what
one
that
for the
did.
longest time ever. Yeah.
Now, here's one that kind of had people a little...
It'll give life to it
Annoyed.
again too. For a moment.
Lil Nas X was on there for Album of the Year,
No,
which there's no way in hell that's going to win.
that's not a fucking album of the year. It's far from it.
But you have, again, another Bon Iver, their album. Lana Del Rey, her album. I don't
Lil
think that'll
Nas
get it.
X.
Billie Eilish, she could get it.
She could get it. She
Ariana
became a big
Grande,
hit.
Thank You Next. She might. Her is on here. Lizzo's on here.
Of course.
And Vampire Weekend's on here. Again, Lizzo might take that.
She could. She definitely could.
Her and Billie Eilish are at least walking with 1 to 2.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I really like Billie, though, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Billie Eilish is good.
Song of the Year. Again, Billie Eilish is on there.
So they really going neck and neck.
Truth Hurts, though, is again on Song of the Year. I won't read all of them, but again, just another Lizzo one. So I'm like, okay, she's going to get at least 1 Grammy this year.
Yeah.
Best New Artist. She's there again. Like, she's going to take.
Something.
Lizzo is?
Yeah. Billie Eilish is there. Lil Nas X is there.
I'm disgusted.
There's some other people, but I think it's going to be between Lizzo, Billie.
It's between them two.
Billie Eilish
definitely.
is probably going to catch one of these.
She has.
She's
She don't catch
She
somebody.
deserves
She's
it.
gonna
too.
get. She's gonna
She
get a
might
few
get
of
two.
them. She might get a few of them, and she might actually snub out Lizzo because, like, if it goes to her, I could see that happening.
She won a couple AMAs.
She could sweep them.
Yeah,
She could,
That's what I'm saying.
and she would deserve it.
Lizzo
Lizzo
yeah.
could sweep too.
And it could, I don't know.
You
If
think
she'll,
she
no,
can?
I don't think she'll sweep
She
it.
won't sweep,
Bro,
Billie
sweep.
could sweep Lizzo.
She-
Lizzo
A
won't sweep.
75-year-old
I believe
white
that.
man asked me about Lizzo's music.
Bro, Lizzo ain't sweeping Billie Eilish.
Bro,
Nah.
75-year-old. Are you listening to me? This nigga voted for Trump. 75-year-old white man that voted for Trump asked me about Lizzo. I'm telling you, bruh, she could sweep.
Nah,
I don't think she sweeps
She
Billie.
could sweep.
it's the kitchen maybe.
By the way,
A
Trillions,
room,
all these
I don't know, but you know she ain't sweeping the
This nigga
awards.
said the kitchen, maybe.
the full list is online for anybody who wants
I know
to
that
look.
sounds bad too. I don't care.
You sound
Whatever.
like Trump.
She can sweep the kitchen. No,
like, kitchen, maybe.
She can sweep with a broom.
Not anything else.
Yeah, I'm not reading all the details, but
what was the best rap album?
Best rap album. YB and Cordae. Your boy Tyler, the Creator. 21 Savage. Meek Mill. And my personal favorite, now one I hope wins. Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Ooh.
So this was that's hard, right? What was that again?
YB and Cordae, The Lost Boy.
He ain't gonna get it.
No.
Tyler, the Creator, Igor.
He might get it.
21 Savage, I Am, I Was.
He could.
I don't think
he'll get it, but I don't think he would.
Championships on Meek Mill, no.
I don't know. Championships was a moment. Meek Mill, that was redemption.
It was, but it's already. I think it's already so far back that's gonna. It's kind of doesn't hold the same effect that it did when it first.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Cordae's album was good. I just think he's too young in the game to win it. Not to say he didn't deserve to win anything.
He's a good rap. Revenge of Dreamers. I mean, come on, man. Like,
it's between that and Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah,
I guarantee they'll give it to Tyler.
That'd be some bullshit out of here. I mean, Revenge of the Dreamers.
I really hope that they win.
They need to with the work they put in and
with everybody and everybody's got their hand on that Grammy. I think that would be.
I think that helps their case that you have such a big project,
right?
But with people
they're definitely blowing out TDE. Then
they liked. Oh wow!
I'm being for real, brother. You have it on paper.
They like Tyler's strange creativity.
Right. What's that?
They like Tyler's strange creativity. Like they
do. That's the thing. That's why he has a chance.
That's the artsy choice.
That shit was good.
That's where
y'all niggas didn't like it. It was good.
It wasn't all that. It was a downgrade from his last album before that to me.
His videos are crazy too. I love them.
The last one I have for you is the best rap/song performance. DJ Khaled's Higher. That was on Nipsey and John Legend.
No, Khaled out of here.
Lil Baby and Gunna, Drip Too Hard. Mustard, Ballin' featuring Roddy Ricch. Lil Nas X, Panini.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Young Thug, The London, featuring J. Cole and Travis Scott.
I give it to Nipsey.
Yeah, now you got to go with Khaled, huh?
Yeah, I got to go with Khaled.
Now you have to. When you heard the list, you're like...
You don't like The London? Mm-mm. Okay.
I'm going with Panini. I'm like, here, right. Get the fuck out of here. Panini. If that motherfucker wins, wow.
Nah. I'm telling you, the Grammys are going to take this opportunity to give Nipsey his just due shine. I honestly believe the Grammys are going to do that.
Give it to Rex in the middle.
How mad would you be if they don't? If they basically snub anything that has Nipsey on there, it doesn't win anything. What would you think then? I look at the Grammys like, fuck y'all.
I would be a little upset because I don't want to say he deserved the one for Victory Lap because there was a lot of competition in that group because you had Pusha T. Mm-hmm. I think you had Travis Scott, Cardi B. There was a lot of competition in that. I think Rhapsody was in there too, if I'm not mistaken, or somebody else was in there. But that was hard.
That was hard to do.
But if you had said Nipsey, I'd have been like, all right. If you had said Pusha T, I'd have been like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just that type of space. But I kind of feel like now he doesn't really have as much. So, and I think, just with everything that happened, I think people probably listen to his music in a different way. So I think that they'll give it to him. No. Yeah. Cause you gotta be real, bro. The Racks in the Middle sounded 100 times. Not to say that, like it's deaf, but I'm just saying, like, when I heard Racks in the Middle, I liked the song. After he passed, the song just like, it just
elevated.
It just elevated, bro, to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? I think people probably will have the same sentiments.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
So we'll see. Hopefully he wins. Kanye goes to jail. Black Todd's favorite rapper.
Is it the way it sounds? No, it's not.
Who is your favorite rapper?
Really?
Oh, that's right, Drake.
I was gonna say, come on, dude.
Like, He was like, really? What kind of question is that?
I forgot about that.
Like, did you really ask?
You forgot about that? I forgot about that, yeah.
Sitting right behind you.
He spit out my water. Oh, shit. What's up with Kanye going to jail?
In Houston. I know you saw that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he went to fucking prison for real.
That's what I said. Is it the way it sounds, or is it like that's what
we missed a week, so we're like,
you're a little.
I know it's kind of old, but
it is a little old, but
no, he did go to jail. He
went to jail.
Yeah.
Had everybody, in a good mindset. All the inmates.
You feel like he's out here doing Lord's work?
Hugging, people happy, praying, feeling it. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
So y'all feel like
he's the new age Johnny Cash.
So are we?
He also went to Joel Osteen's church.
Yeah, First of all, it's Joel Osteen. Okay?
Oh God! Hey, you're talking to one of Joel Osteen's favorite.
No, he's not.
Followers.
I'm not a follower of his.
But yes, you are.
I just know him because he's like a part of Texas. Like,
there he is.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't get away from that,
bro. This motherfucker Slim Thug put him on his album.
He did,
right? On that song that was on the radio and everything.
Yes. Yeah, I swear I heard that shit at first. And I was like, really? Like, all right.
But you kind of respected it a little bit too. Huh?
I actually took some of the advice.
Damn, get this money. Damn, get this money.
I have to fly with Eagles. I gotta fly with the Eagles and soar.
That's his boy. He's never corrected me that quickly.
That's for real though. It's his boy.
Hey, Black.
At one point, Joel Osteen was my boy. At one point, like when I was younger, like maybe 25, 26,
he used to push him on me.
I would listen to Joel Osteen, and I was just like, damn, man.
He's like, hey, Riffa,
my life is better. My life it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? But that
nothing changed. Yeah, nothing changed.
You said nothing changed.
Oh man,
shit. Goddamn.
And then I came into his life.
No,
what the fuck?
But Kanye was at Joel Osteen's church.
Yeah.
I think they charged something like a couple $100 per ticket, something like that.
Yeah, so
well, it is easy there.
What he says is like you got the most talented performer ever or whatever working for. He said working for God now.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: should they be charging for a ticket? And if so,
what would
a couple $100 an acceptable price?
Yeah. What would Jesus do? Like seriously.
So okay, let's
it's kind of like seriously, like he as much money as Kanye has, this and that, something like that. You're doing it for a church, for people, for the word. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to charge.
See, well, that takes you down a whole nother path because you have some people who don't like the whole mega church thing anyway.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are you worth $100 million and have a jet and all this shit? And then you remember a year or so back when social media bullied him into opening up the church for all those people that needed help.
Yep, I remember that hurricane.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So the reason I'm asking this is because, okay, let's say you open up the church. Kanye's going to be there. You're doing it for free. Okay. How do you fit that many people in there?
There's a limit.
Because
there's a limit.
First come, first serve.
First come,
you only have a certain number of seats.
You don't get in, then I'm sorry.
Pandemonium.
Fire marshal.
wait. Let's do this.
Building code.
Let's do this. Let's say you got a venue.
Oh shit.
Let's say the capacity is 10,000.
Yeah.
There's 50,000 people that want to come and see this shit. How do you keep everybody off of it? Because you can't do everybody.
The ones that don't get in there, you set up some kind of screens and shit that give them the opportunity to still.
But how do you set up screens if you don't have any money?
They have money.
They have money. Look at the fucking church you're
and they're not
about.
running out anytime soon.
You see the church you're talking about?
We're talking about one event.
No, I'm not talking about because it's not just
you do this for the people. You don't do it for the money.
I'm pretty sure that they probably bring other people through. So I'm just saying, like the concept, like you do need a continuous flow of money to be able to do those things continuously.
You do, but a one-off, like I don't. I mean, this is going to get me into a whole another thing on mega churches that
you don't want to
I
don't even want to dive into that.
I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you effectively operate this?
You
know what I'm saying?
With personal money.
But
if you're doing this for people, you put your own money up.
Right, okay.
You fucking
for
do
that situation,
shit.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's ain't like a world tour.
Let's say next week, I don't know, you bring whoever else, right? Somebody else popular, right?
Oh, to the church to perform or shit?
Yeah, or maybe not to perform, maybe to come and do like a get. Maybe you bring TD Jakes, okay? TD Jakes says, all right, I'll come, but
I'm charging.
Yeah, I'm charging. So you got to pay TD Jakes. Okay, TD Jakes comes.
TD Jakes is more church related.
Now you got 50,000 people showing up again for a $10,000 venue. How do you keep some of the people off?
Well, if you came to see Kanye and you got to see Kanye, you can't come see TD Jakes. Next people get to go watch him.
So let me ask y'all this.
I don't know, really.
If you got a church, well, in order for you to build a church with 10,000 people that they can sit, you got to have money.
Yeah.
You know
and like you said, there's endless money. They already got a lot of money.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. And the reason I'm saying this because I'm not really religious, but I'm just trying to understand. So let's say I have let's say I have a church and it's this big as this room, all right? And it's just me. I come up here and I'm talking.
Yeah.
I talk to 4 people, okay? I blow these motherfucking 4 people's minds, all right? And they go tell people. And now they're talking about 10 people. 10 people up in here. It's getting a little small, okay? What is my next steps? Go outside?
Dallas Stadium.
What are my next steps? They coming again. Now it's 20 people. I don't have enough room in here. What do I do?
You take it outside. You go to some kind of stadium. You fucking...
I mean, churches do still collect tithes and offerings.
Okay, so then it's okay for me to collect tithes.
But again, that's an amount that they choose to give you.
Yeah, they're not. You're not asking for a specific amount. You're not.
Well, in the Bible, it says 10%.
And do they know what 10% of your fucking check is?
No, I'm not saying they say, hey, give me 10%.
Yeah, and you know what? And I've never believed in that myself. Like, oh, take 10%. This is what you have to give for good fortune.
Well, no, it says it in the Bible.
It says in the Bible, but at the same time, these are the same people that you go to church and they won't let you in if you're not dressed appropriately or this and that.
Right.
When
I'm just
Jesus
talking about if
walking rags and sandals.
Right, I get that. But I'm talking from if you were running a church from the bottom. You see what I'm saying? From the very, very bottom.
I wouldn't run a church.
So you don't have enough room. You don't have enough room for the people in the church.
Yeah.
You have to build it bigger. So you get your tithes. And then what do? You save the money until you get enough money to build a bigger church?
Nah, I'd extend like outside and then make it to where you have an area where you could do performing outside with like stands, bleachers, all that shit, and you have a stage.
What if it rains, Sharif?
Then you ain't doing the show that day.
What if it's cold as hell?
Then you're gonna warm up. Like, I don't know, drink some coffee. Some hot cocoa.
Who's gonna provide the coffee, Sharif?
Your damn self. Starbucks.
What I'm hearing is that UU's gonna start the Church of Trill.
Yeah, the Church of Trill.
The
Church of Trill.
He's trying to pick our brains to see how to do it.
It's already started.
And he wants all the money, all the guap.
It's already started, baby.
It's like, what do you think this is? The beginning.
Just fucking around, y'all.
Platform.
We're not trying to talk blasphemous. I'm just having.
I know,
but I just want to know because
honestly, I don't. I mean, yeah, it's a very good question. It really is.
I just don't know what's the proper way to operate a church. You know what I'm saying? Because I would think that if Kanye's coming, it's like, oh shit, you know, like I know that I can't just like open it up to everybody because I already know that like it's gonna be too many fucking people.
It is. So yeah,
you talking about a Joel Osteen, motherfucking. Co-headline Kanye West.
Joel Osteen presents Kanye West. Like,
bro, that's massive, bro.
It really is.
Yeah. Shouts out to massive churches.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rent out a venue for that one.
Right. What we gonna move on to, man?
Where do we want to go?
Okay, The Rock is Black Adam.
Educate us.
He's been Black Adam for like 10 years. If y'all didn't know already, he was one of the first people signed to DC.
10 years ago.
He was one of the first people.
It was like
signed.
5 years ago.
Nah, no,
is
seriously.
Black Adam?
It's almost been like 10 years.
Oh, who's Black Adam?
Seriously,
you never watched the DC cartoon?
Black Adam. You don't know? He's like opposite of Shazam. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
To Shazam, pretty
much. He's like the evil.
He's the original who became Shazam. He was the original person that was supposed to become Shazam, but he wasn't.
Was he in the movie?
No.
Okay.
They talked about him though. They referenced him. Like at the end when they said, "Where's that empty seat?" and this and that. That was him. It's his seat. He's the one that killed the rest of the people and unleashed the 7 deadly sins and all that shit. He's the one that was originally the person that the original Shazam chose to take his place, but then he was bad. He used all that power for his own. You know, he didn't do it for the people, and he wasn't who we thought he was. And then he just basically, you know, took that power and then he gave it to Shazam. And Shazam, you know, What's his real name? Goddamn, Captain Marvel. That's what he originally.
That was his real name.
Yeah, and he went against Shazam. He went against Black Adam, and with the help of Superman. Like there's a small, like a 15-minute or 20-minute animation of that story.
It's like a little movie almost, but well, not really a movie. But
Superman, Shazam, and Black Adam.
Yeah, bro. Those fights are serious, bro.
Yeah. Well, Superman just trying to figure out what's going on. You know, he's like, what the hell? And then he figures out, you know, who the good guy is by, you know, who's willing to save people.
Y'all are really going to give The Rock superpowers.
Yeah.
Somebody getting beat up.
Yeah. The Rock. And like I said, he was one of the original people casted to DCEU. One of the first people.
Bro, that was like 4 or 5 years. That shit was 19 years ago. Bro,
do you know when
DCEU did not form 10 years ago?
2010? When did Superman the movie come out? The original, the Man of Steel. Do you know what year that was?
That had to been like 2013.
Somewhere around there, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Give or take a year.
Yeah, maybe 2013.
Yeah, it was 13.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, but still.
I'm talking 10 years. Motherfuckers wasn't doing no DCEU in 2010.
But they were talking about doing movies. Either way,
they started coming on probably about 2004, 2015 is when they started bringing on people, and that's when they brought on The Rock. They were like,
have we ever seen him as like an actual bad guy?
Bad guy?
Doom? No, he wasn't a real bad guy.
Watch Doom.
Yeah.
Personally.
Okay.
I just like, but no, I don't think so. Has he been a bad guy?
Walking Tall.
He wasn't a bad guy.
He was a bad guy to them niggas that he's beating up.
Yeah.
Even in like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
He's like not really a bad guy, just a cop.
He was a bad guy.
All cops are bad guys.
He was the Scorpion King on The Mummy.
Oh, he was. That's when he was a fucking villain.
I forgot about that.
He was a fucking villain. They spun him off and made him a good guy.
A good guy as the Scorpion King for the Scorpion King movie.
Oh, man, his CG was so trash.
That was the worst CG ever,
at the time period, it looked like it was fire, but when I look back at it now, I'm like, yo.
No, even then I think it kind of was trash. Like, looking at it, I was just like, it's like cringy. Like, it's like, get the fuck out of here with that.
They tried.
They did. Either way,
yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens with this Black Adam movie, because there's a good chance that if they do not connect it, which it probably will be connected to somehow the DCU because he's connected to Shazam and
he's gonna be
all
fucking
that
some
shit.
shit
But
up.
if it's not connected completely, they may make it a rated R standoff movie, which I wouldn't mind. Black Adam's a dark guy,
right? Yeah, he's just some pretty fucked up shit too.
He's not really good. But yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Absolutely. 10 mil versus 60 mil.
This one notes I wrote down like a week ago, so I'm trying to remember what it was, but I think it was Disney Plus had like 10 million subscribers already.
Yeah.
And I think the 60 was Netflix.
Jesus.
US.
Yes.
Netflix has like some crazy like 100.
Yeah, Netflix US, but
20 million
still
like
crazy,
worldwide.
considering we're still within like the first 2 weeks of Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all a link to an article, not an article, to a podcast where they interviewed the guy that's basically the head of that shit. He's just talking about like all the shit that he says he respects Netflix now because they had so many issues just getting it going. You know what I'm saying? And just how massive all this shit was. Mm-hmm. They had a lot of problems. Some of them are still having problems right now.
All the content's not there yet.
Right. They've had to take down some of the features, like, you know, certain fast forward and it starting from the same place that it was when it left, all that kind of stuff. And they were just saying how like they respect them now just for everything that they do with their algorithms and all that shit. And he said, we'll get there in probably like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
I think they'll get done faster than that, but
I don't know. The way he was talking, man, he's like, yo, they were talking. The way he was talking was like, we're gonna slow and steady it. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to rush.
I mean, there's not like because if they decide we're hoarding our content, it's not like they have to worry about competition. Look, it's ours.
The only thing they got to worry about is, and somebody asked us, was just like okay, you have the children off top. What about adults? Are you gonna start to do more adult themed content? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently Mandalorian is taking off too. So
that reminds me, I watched the first 2 episodes of, I think it's called For All Mankind. It's one of those Apple TV Plus shows.
I haven't seen anything Apple TV Plus.
Watch those first 2 episodes. It's free. That's why I was like, let me
it's free?
Out. First 2 are free. They try to hook you. But it's like the premise is like
The problem is I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I can't Chromecast this shit.
What's Chromecast?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the reason I can't fuck with Apple because they try to.
You can watch it on your phone.
Just watch it on Amazon Fire
Who wants to do
TV.
that? Who wants to do that? Who wants to just
That's
walk
why
around?
I say, why do you want a Chromecast? I got to keep my phone in my hand to cast it to the TV. But
Yo,
it's interesting.
Apple is
It's like
so
it's
trash.
about like if the space race didn't stop where it did.
Interesting.
And continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what if the Soviets got to the moon first?
Who said they didn't?
I know you like space stuff. You might want to check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Interesting.
Apple TV with their fucking Todd Phillips,
The man.
Black Todd Phillips.
Who's the man? Is it Black Todd Phillips?
So I read that he is eyeing if they do a sequel for Joker, and he's interested in doing more DC origin
Villains.
films.
Black label. Dark label, however you want to call it.
So just all the villains.
Oh, yes. Like, which, I mean...
Clayface,
they
please.
might give him a chance to do just another standalone villain just to see
I
how
hope
it
it's not
does.
somebody that we've already seen.
Some people are like saying that, you know, like who they think it should be. A lot of people are saying Lex Luthor, that you can give him a good origin story and tie it into the Joker to where the Joker eventually, like, you could even tie in those movies to where it's like, who is a villain that the Joker would want to stop because he's all about anarchy and, you know, just crazy shit, while Lex Luthor wants to systematically and wants to just take over, while the Joker's like, no, it's chaos. So you could work with that, but I honestly, personally, I'd like, if we're going to do a villain story, I'd like the Red Hood. Which is, I don't know, spoiler alert.
Then he kill Robin?
One of the Robins. No, he is one of the Robins.
Oh, okay.
One of.
Hey, how many Robins are out there? There's a lot.
There's Dick Grayson,
Dick Grayson. There's Jason Todd.
There's
Why there's so
there's
many?
the other one. God, I always forget the Damian. There's Damian Wayne. You know, Bruce Wayne's son. He becomes a Robin.
He has a kid?
Yeah, with Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
yeah.
See, I noticed.
Oh man, you're missing out.
My DC knowledge is limited.
Oh, hey, and Damien's.
If they would have done it right, you would have learned.
Because he's a League of Assassins trained, everything, yeah. And then they got the Carrie, is it Carrie Kelly or something like that? The female, the redhead girl, like she's from the Dark
don't
Knight Returns
get-
story.
like-
A lot of Robins are out there.
As long as DC has been around, why does it seem like people as a whole just know so much less? I don't understand. Like
People know about DC, bro.
their
DC
stuff is just as good as Marvel's. What went wrong with the movie universe part?
Well, first off, they had the movie universe on lock way before Marvel.
Because it wasn't really a universe yet.
It wasn't a
was just
universe,
A lot of them were
right.
solo, just standalones.
The whole
Batman had a
thing
couple,
that they were
but
doing is kind of a new thing that Marvel kind of took off.
took off with. Yeah, they did.
And they did it with a lot of lesser known
Characters, the B-list.
characters too.
The B-list characters.
B-list and C-list characters.
Speaking of
and they made them
letter
all
list,
A-list.
Yeah.
It seems like this Batman movie they're gonna have everybody.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait.
I don't know- I
They
don't
say it's
know.
like a new age for DC. Like it's gonna be like almost a
Yeah, I
restart.
see.
And I can't wait to see how that turns out.
So they get rid of Man of Steel. I
There's-
really like
there-
Man of Steel, bro.
He said that the cape
That was
is
a
still.
good
They said the
quality
cape
movie.
is still in his closet, and
Yeah,
he
he
hasn't
says
gave
that.
up the role, this and that. But same thing. It's the same thing Ben Affleck basically was saying with Batman. You know, oh, I'm still Batman. Oh, I love this role. And, this
No,
and that.
he
And
gave it
then
up.
what happened? It just boom. All of a sudden, he was gone.
I thought dude was a better Superman than Affleck was of a Batman.
Ooh, not in that warehouse scene, but yeah. I kind of I don't agree, but I would say that I do feel that Henry Cavill is probably one of the better portrayals of
That's a
Superman.
good That
Superman
I mean,
was
he's
fire,
fucking
bro.
That's
good.
a good Superman.
They just people hated on it, said it was too dark still, and I was like,
They
that
hated on it, but
original
like
one
I'm
wasn't
telling
even dark.
you,
The
I'm
original
telling
wasn't
you,
dark.
revisit it today, and
Besides
you
him snapping his
revisit today after watching all the Marvel shit, and you go, damn, these niggas was ahead of their time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is one of those times when
the
like
fight scenes are fucking dope.
this is one of those times when you get someone that's like that dude looks like
Yes,
how that person's
How Superman
supposed to
should look,
and
yes.
he does.
he does.
I think they just fucked DC. I don't really know.
they fuck with the scripts.
Yeah, they fucked up. They just fucked up shit. You know, trying to like match up to Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
They try to rush
they
it.
just never got their foot set in. But I'm telling you, man, DC It's Windows Mac.
Yeah,
Xbox, PlayStation, bro.
DC's gonna have its
You know what I'm
moment.
saying?
It's gonna have its moment to take over. I mean, Joker kind of set it off.
Huge DC base out there.
I know there is.
Plus, their animated shit.
That's where it's at, really. I mean, honestly, that's where
their animated
Marvel
game
shit.
is strong.
Yeah, they kill Marvel.
Yes.
Shit.
I did see a movie poster this weekend for Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that
Actually
too.
hanging up. I was like, okay.
Can't wait for that. Hopefully, they do not ruin it. Please do not. I mean, I don't know.
We're gonna see.
Before we get to the next one, there's one other thing I wanted to fit in there. Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Kong, however you want to look at it, got pushed back 8 months. It's supposed to come out the beginning of next year at some point. But nope, they're coming out in, I think it was November I was seeing. Yeah, November.
Yeah, I seen them trending
Which
earlier.
I kind of don't mind. Because I felt like they were kind of like, we haven't seen no trailers for it. We haven't seen anything. We barely got one movie poster. And it, I'm thinking it's coming. It still hasn't shown. They still haven't shown. I was like, if it's getting pushed back, I wouldn't mind it. And it did get pushed back. So I was like, cool. Because I want y'all to get this shit right. Have the story good. The last one, The King of the Monsters, it didn't do as good as it should have done. I mean, I liked it. It just, it was almost like the advertising and everything they did was way too early, and they kind of dried out by the time the movie came out. Now this time they weren't showing anything, so I thought maybe they're just waiting for the last second, then they're going to show it and drop it. No, they're just going to push it back. So still waiting for that trailer. I want to see how that turns out, because Kong versus Godzilla, or vice versa, however you want to say it, should be good. I mean, those are two big stars. I hope it doesn't do bad like a Batman v Superman did, because those are two big characters that everyone thought should fucking take over the fucking
Alien vs Predator
set
was fire.
records, and it didn't. So yeah, and that too.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, all those you would think, oh man, put these together, mashups, they're gonna be great. They don't always do too good.
Right.
So we'll see about that.
What's up with your boy Idris Elba?
Idris Elba to star in Jay-Z produced all-black Western, The Harder They Fall.
All black Western. Jay-Z produced.
Interesting.
That's an interesting little shindig.
I honestly
there.
thought you were about to say
I
Idris Elba.
want to say I was reading it was with Netflix, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident it was.
If it's like a gritty, violent, I'm down.
Oh, I'm down. Oh yeah, I'm super down. What if it's like like a state property cowboy type belly?
I don't think Idris would allow that to happen.
Hell no. Nah, but it was funny. You said Idris Elba. What do we have on him? You started talking about it. I was glad it didn't go where I thought it was going to go. I thought you were going to be like, he's going to be one of the stars, because I saw a fucking trailer for Cats.
Oh, no, I was not going to talk about
I thought you were
Cats.
going to bring that. I was like,
You would not catch me talking
are
about
we
that
really
on this
bringing that
podcast.
up?
Y'all not trying to see Cats?
No.
Are you?
I might.
I bet you will.
If you see Cats before you
I'm
watch
just fucking with
Joker,
y'all. I'm
Oh
not.
my
I'm
God.
going to have a problem with you.
I'm not.
You are
I'm
right,
not, bro.
If you see Cats before you,
was trying to go watch that
If you
shit,
see
bro.
Cats before you respect Denzel Washington, I'm gonna have a problem with you.
Right?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely respect the Cats over Denzel. Let's rock. Let's move on.
God,
Jordan
we need to
Peele,
move
what's
on.
popping?
We should have done a reaction to this, but Jordan Peele's Nazi hunting film Hunters gets its first trailer.
We should have did a reaction to this.
It's
What
going to
the
stream
fuck?
on Amazon.
Nazi hunters.
We might have to do this reaction after this podcast.
Nazi hunters.
That's what it says.
I'm down with that.
Jordan Peele, nice.
I'm down with that. Is it neo Nazis or like OG Nazis?
I don't know.
This isn't gonna. Have you ever seen
Is it OG like skinhead?
what was
Nazi.
what was the movie? Quentin Tarantino.
The Western one?
No, where they were in Germany.
Inglourious
Inglourious
Basterds.
Bastards. Yeah, they were kind of that to the Nazis on there. They were like scalping them and shit.
Why not?
Yeah, they was fucking them up. Shouts out to that.
Shouts out to everyone who fought the Nazis.
What was we already talked about? No, we did not talk about CMAs.
No, we didn't.
Country Music Awards.
This
God.
ain't- this
Well,
ain't
I bet
this
I
ain't
know
my
where this is
steez.
going. Old Town Road.
Old Town Road won again.
Music Moment of the Year.
Music moment.
Yeah, it was
of
like
the
Moment
year.
of the Year, something like that.
That makes sense.
It had its moment.
said, well,
it definitely
well,
had
well.
its moment.
They punked y'all into giving him an award after all.
Yeah. It's the country award. They said he isn't country.
He had too much support from the country community.
Yeah, he did. From
Way too much
artists
support.
as well. Like they said, he's one of us.
Yeah,
he's the country artist.
that was it, bro.
Yeah.
Once the OG country came out, I was like, yeah, give him his fucking award.
Yeah, give him his respect. You know,
It was like, fuck, god damn it,
they couldn't do nothing then.
wrapping up our damn country music,
Yep.
barring it up, hip hopping it up.
Leaning it up.
Hip hopper,
Leaning
it up. Paninis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Changed the
Congratulations,
game.
man. Milk that shit for
I haven't
all
seen
you
as much
can.
country trap out there though.
Nah, I thought it was going to take off a little bit more and it didn't.
There was some that kind of popped up, but I haven't seen anything
but
since.
it just faded still. Yeah.
Damn, that shit just.
I think country ran it out. They said, you know what? Not in our place.
country trap ain't dead. That's the next wave.
It is. It should be.
You just imagine them trying to do another song. It's like, yo, it's dead, fam. Let it go.
Let it go.
It's not going to work again.
What's up with Billboard?
So Billboard put out some of the decade list. There's an album on here that all of us are fans of that was given one of the highest honors of being, I guess, the album of the decade, if you will.
And what album
Mr.
is this?
Kanye West. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it seems about right.
That's a good album. And I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
mad at that
definitely
at
in my top 5 albums of the decade. Definitely. Might even be my top 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, might even be my top 3.
And there was also, I had
It sucks though, because there's albums that just came out this year that I feel like need a few more years to like really know.
To resonate.
And you have to capture that in this decade.
Yeah,
In the
unfortunately.
same decade.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
We haven't had nearly
decade
enough
is a long
time.
time too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out when? 2012?
So I was going to say 12.
Okay, we haven't had the amount of time that we've sat with that album versus an album that came out
Last year.
last year. I mean,
Versus, okay, let's look at it this way. Versus how long we've had to sit with Astro World.
right.
That was an album we liked. That, but again, good point.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll run through 2 other categories I did real quick. So this one was on there, also on their decade in charts. It was hot R&B and hip hop songs, 2010s. Obviously, that's the decade. I'll go from 10 to 1. 10, actually, we'll go from 15 to 1. I'll go quick though. 15 was Can't Hold Us by Macklemore. I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah, I saw the face you made, and I
14
made
was
it too.
Unthinkable by Alicia Keys. 13 was Can't Be Friends by Trey Songz. 12 was Motivation, Kelly Rowland. 11,
Banger.
Trap King, I guess it was. Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. 10, God's Plan. 9, Happy by Pharrell. 8, Sicko Mode. 7, One Dance, UU's favorite song. 6, Rockstar by Post Malone. 5, The Hills by The Weeknd. 4, Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee. 3, Blurred Lines.
Okay.
2, That's What I Like. And number 1, sorry fellas, Thrift Shop.
Macklemore.
I knew it.
Really?
I knew it was gonna be Thrift
Fucking
Shop.
Billboard. Really?
And then on the decade in charts for top R&B and hip hop albums, 15 Lemonade, 14 Damn, 13 Anti, solid project. 12 24 Karat Magic, 11 if you're reading this it's too late. Shout out 6 God. 10 Beyonce. 9 another solid album, Good Kid, Mad City. I would like it higher on the list, but I'm very biased.
Yeah.
8 Post fucking Malone, again Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
Really?
7 The Heist, again what? 6 this one actually surprised me at 6 Views. 5 2014 Forest Hills Drive, not mad at that, good project, don't know if I'll put it at 5 though. 4 Beauty Behind the Madness, The Weeknd. 3 Recovery, Eminem.
Oh my gosh.
2
Really?
Stoney, Post Malone.
Really?
And then number one
Fucking
actually
posters
wasn't a
all over that
surprise though.
shit.
What do you think number 1 was?
Kanye West?
Okay, what do you think number 1 was? You talking about Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Right.
I don't want to argue that now because I didn't think of that, but that sounds like a good choice.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Take care.
Damn it! I almost said one of your Drakes. You know what? I should have went with my gut.
I said it wasn't a surprise. Why y'all acting brand new?
Fuck!
I should have went with my gut because I almost was like Drake.
OVO sound, baby. OVO sound.
Drake.
I'm out. See y'all next week.
OVO drown.
Woo!
How dare you? Shit.
Nice.
I'm gonna throw my OVO towel at you, Judy.
Oh God.
Yo, let's pull this out real quick. We gonna stop talking about topics so we can look at this merch.
Some of my merch.
Look at this stuff. Look at this.
Throw
Look
that
at this. Jesus
show
Christ.
the
Yes, sir.
people who don't care.
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
God. Look, y'all see this shit?
That's the new podcast
Oh, yeah,
logo.
turn it around and
That's the
it's
new
like
podcast
that.
logo.
This is what he had on when they knocked on the door.
Yep.
Just this little, just like right around the waist right here.
Okay.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
you done gone too far. You done gone too far.
God damn it! What do you want?
That's fucking
I do like
hilarious.
the colors though, man. I like the little flip.
They're wrapped on his
colors,
waist.
man.
No, there's some cool shit in there. Like, some expensive shit.
Little
too,
gift box, little gift package. Your
my bad. Let me throw that
that your brother sent you.
Well, I told him. I said,
Hey,
I said, put it on Drizzy's car.
The room better have this.
Is that the only thing you got?
I got a shirt too, but that's it.
What's on the shirt?
What's that?
What was on the shirt?
It just says October's very own on it.
Oh, it just says 6 God for life.
Black Todd on the back. 6 guy Todd.
Sis got tired.
Y'all should have got a shirt that said OVO Todd on it. That'd be clean as hell.
Nah.
They'd be like, who the fuck is OVO Todd?
All right, my sub.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with
I
this?
saw y'all talking about this online. Ballad of the Bass.
What's your
Part 5, I believe.
The what?
Of Big Crit? Was I talking about this?
It might have been. Is Larry Bird on Twitter?
Larry Bird is out here.
I think I saw him say something to you and you replied.
I did.
I was like, hey, it's Larry Bird.
Yeah. Larry Bird out here. Okay. I mean, my sub is basically the Maybach music. The
Part 3 is my favorite.
Of my sub.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I gotta re-listen to them. You know what I'm saying?
Part 3, I believe, is the one that's on
2 or 3.
Cadillactica. This one's like 2 15s. 15s. I got 2. Yeah.
That's not my favorite one. I think mine is the second one.
That's a good one, too, though.
I gotta listen to it all
I think
myself
it's the
again.
second one. Yeah. I think that was on his. Yeah. There was one he was like, my sub come alive. That was dope. Oh yeah. So shout out to Big Crit, man. I love Big Crit, man.
Yeah.
Madlib. Let's go ahead over here to respecting your elders. Madlib. Producer Madlib.
Your boy.
What's going on with your boy?
Madlib, where'd he go? Confirms a Bandana sequel.
See?
And he's going to do a joint project with Westside Gunn.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I said, you're
not
going
mad
to be
at that.
very excited about
I'm
it.
not mad at that at all.
Madlib will make me come out of retirement. He was like, yo, I'll give you like 15 beats. Madlib will make me come out of retirement.
15?
He keeps playing with me.
You know how much it's going to cost?
I mean, he had to give them to me. All the ones that Kendrick and Kanye didn't put out.
I'm about to
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to put the money up.
Hey, you and me both.
If he gives me,
Don't
if he
you
gave,
want
if he
this? I
gave me
want
10 beats, I'll come out of retirement. Most
If he
definitely.
gave you one, you wouldn't do one?
Nah, I need 10 beats.
Ain't that some shit?
I need 10 beats.
Madlib.
pick-
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got to give me really like 14, and then we can shave it down to 10, and I give him the other 4 back. But I need 14 to kind of move around so I can pick a good 10. But yeah, he gives me 14 beats. I'll come out of retirement.
It's not happening.
14 beats, I come out of retirement.
We'll never hear you. Y'all should demand that shit. Y'all have the power.
The Madlib gonna be like, who the fuck is these niggas? Get tagged. Yo, stop tagging me in this shit, nigga. Block.
Right. That's the life.
Like, get the fuck is
out
Big UU?
Why y'all keep tagging me in this nigga?
Quick.
Reported spam.
Yeah, mute this conversation. But no, shout out to Madlib though, man.
And hurry up and get you his beats.
Yeah, definitely. Probably the biggest news on here is Kanye West is now going to be linking with Dr. Dre for his new album,
Jesus is King 2.
Jesus is King 2, which is interesting because a lot of
Just dropped Jesus is King. So
Kanye's his original kick drums were pretty much stolen from Dr. Dre
to begin with.
Yeah, there was a whole point where he would doom, 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 right before all of his beats, like the Common track, the corner.
Yeah,
that's a Dr. Dre kick drum that he kind of.
It's a Dre move.
Yeah, he just stole his kicks, and made them harder and punchier, and that was it. And that's how he kind of crafted his style, making the looped up samples and stuff.
So now Yeezy and Dr. Dre are kicking it.
Yep. So now they are together. I wonder what Dr. Dre is doing. I think it's great that Kanye is doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna sound. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling it because it's Jesus.
Give me the beats.
Because Jesus is
the
king.
Madlib beats for him.
Just give me the beats.
Yeah, let's go back to that. No.
You wasn't feeling Jesus is king at all.
Just give me the Jesus is King 2 instrumental.
I just want no vocals, just instrumental. I just want to feel the vibe of the music.
What about you?
I want more tracks that I can vibe to. But at the same time, like I said, there's some tracks on there that I fucked with, but there's others just like, And so, I don't know. I just want
this shit album ain't gonna never come out if fucking with Dr. Dre.
No. Oh, shit.
Look how much this guy,
that's a good point.
pushed his stuff
that's
back.
A very good point.
4 times.
Who?
Yay.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it has to be mastered. You didn't know it had to be mastered?
Yeah, that's true.
What are you talking about?
Yo, you talk about Drake getting there,
20,
and then Dre's in the mix. That's it. You're
25 minutes long. It got pushed 4 times.
Yeah.
We had a whole other album that got shelved in the meantime.
Yep.
right?
And you gonna put Dre up? Oh, all right. Yeah.
This thing, you're right.
Dre gonna
15, 20 years.
Dre gonna have you in the motherfucking. That shit gonna be up there with Detox.
Yeah, it's gonna be a legend. This is gonna turn into a legend.
Jesus King. Turbo Graphics never came out.
What could have
I'd
been?
like to see it though. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would see more of the legendary producers working together. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah!
Just in the same studio, just working and making new shit.
Brilliant.
How many beats does Kanye have to send you to come out retirement? You know,
that needs to be a weekly question.
Some mean samples on there.
Yeah.
5.
How about Dre?
Dre.
25. Like, damn.
Dre got to send me like 19.
Look, that's gonna take 16 years.
I know.
Timberland.
You know what? If it was back in
his heyday,
one
Timbo beat, that's all you
one
need.
beat, bro, I'd have been out of there.
No
bro.
lie though, Timbo had that power back then.
14
he
from
did.
Madlib,
He did.
16 from Dre, 5 from Ye. Just Blaze.
Just Blaze. He got to send me 7.
Okay.
Metro Boomin.
Yeah. Yo, Metro Boomin 2. Metro Boomin can send me 4. And I'm back.
See, the funny thing is, Metro can crank out about 19 of them bad boys real quick.
I just need 4 good hard bangers, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I need the 21 Savage pack. He's like, yo, the ones that got
Savage pack.
I need the Without Warning 2 that y'all didn't want to put out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Give me those
Damn, they
beats.
didn't put that out.
They didn't.
And he said they're not going to.
Ain't that a
Metro said that at least.
Yeah, when did they say that? Did we talk about
Some weeks back. I mentioned it.
I don't think we. Yeah, I don't know.
bullshit.
We never ended up talking about it. Not in depth.
Sorry, y'all. Never gonna happen.
But we will get you out of retirement.
But this week in artistic ignorance, we have 2 videos that did really. We have
3 videos.
3 videos that we did reactions for, but I do want to talk about DaBaby's video as well as Roddy Rich's video.
Yes,
'Cause I don't really feel like the games video was that much. The song is good, but I don't feel like it was much happening in that video versus what was going on in.
Yeah, the game was more of a vibe. You know what I'm saying? With Anderson .Paak and just the Pac sample, all that shit. It was more of a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
Really good track though.
Yeah, it was a
very
good
good track. Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. But. Well, I'm gonna say Roddy Ricch because it wasn't too much happening there, but it was an interesting video.
I feel like just the whole window open, all that shit, that was artistic in itself, right there. Kind of.
No, it was
like that because it's the whhole saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna open up a window for you to see my life type shit, and boom, or open the door for you to get a peep into my life. That's basically what it was. It was like a whole different perspective for people who don't know that life or they don't know that. With all that shit that was going on, they're seeing it through the window. It's very interesting how he did it. So
Right.
I believe that that definitely fits into artistic ignorance, just with that simple fact, just how he did that. Overall, the rest of it was pretty simple, but then it came back out to the window.
Well, it was the window, and then there was the fact that he was in a car and it was like flooded out.
That too, you're right. And the jewelry melting and all
right.
that. That's true. It was, I forgot about that.
It was interesting. I think that track is a banger.
It is.
It's a banger. I like that track.
I need to listen to that in the car.
Yeah, most def. That's definitely gonna be my morning ride.
It is.
In the carpool lane.
Yeah.
I gotta get him again.
But probably the most interesting video here is DaBaby's video.
Yeah, it was.
I did call him Beyonce.
You did.
Only because
not just Beyonce. Didn't he say something? He said
This is the new Ludacris.
Yeah, that before
Then
that.
he said, actually, this is Rap Game Beyonce.
Yeah.
Then we said, I'm sorry, huh?
Wait.
Like,
Like,
say what? Say what?
Because
Say come again?
Come again. What was that?
this video had
You left off Bad and Bougie.
a lot of stuff going on with it. There was a lot of choreography. It was a one shot.
Yeah, it was nicely done.
It was. I felt like it was DaBaby performing. You know what I'm saying? It was the first time that I had felt like, oh, rappers can do choreography, and it will work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt that before with a rapper. I mean, there's like been little things where they kind of do like some little dances or whatever, but not like that.
That was,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I almost said, I was like, that was almost Rhythm Nation choreographed. Like everyone
It
all
was,
together
bro.
type shit.
Right.
And I'm not calling him. And I'm not calling him Janet Jackson.
It was basically like Michael Jackson. It was Michael Jackson. Remember the time. Same shit, bro. Same shit. That's why I say he rap game
Remember
Beyonce.
the time. I think
All
more
right,
of the
rap game
Rhythm
Michael
Nation.
Jackson. Which one you want me to say? Rap game Michael Jackson, rap game Beyonce.
Rap game
Make
Janet.
your mind up. Make a choice.
I like to just call him the rap game
Michael
baby.
Jackson, but it's just funny because
Yeah, I feel
you normally
The
see
choreograph.
R&B singers doing this type of stuff.
Yeah.
That was the first time. Well, I guess Cardi B kind of did it too, but she's a woman, so
It kind
I
of fits in
kind of
with it.
expected a little bit more from the women. But how many times you seen a male
Artist, rapper coming out with having the
doing
choreography dancing, and then him joining in at times, doing things with the move, because he joined in a couple times,
Right.
doing some of the basic moves that along with him. But yeah, I don't know, it's definitely different, and I ain't mad at it. It's good. It was a good video, very entertaining as well. With all the dancing, everybody, the Jabbawockeez came out.
Jabbawockeez did come out. There was
they're always on point with their shit. There was definitely a lot of twerking. There was Miss Thickums. There was
Yo, Riffa is back.
Thickums.
Riffa is back. You hear me?
I think I am back.
Riffa is back. You hear me? All right.
Said Miss Thickums.
Miss Thickums.
And then, she was on a handstand, showing very well balanced.
She was very balanced. Like she definitely
The baby over there behind her, clapping and shit. Like, okay,
yeah.
But yeah,
No, I gotta give that artistic ignorance. It was a good video. It was
that one
fun. It was rap. It was him doing something I hadn't seen before. So shouts out to him. I got called a bitch ass. What did you say, bitch ass nigga?
He did that too.
He
Yeah,
called me a bitch
He
ass
did
nigga
that.
through the screen.
Because he knew you called him Beyonce.
Right. So yeah, shout out to him. Make sure y'all go check out the reaction to that.
Check them all out.
And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube to catch it.
And after you check out those reactions, go check out the other reactions that you ain't looked at yet.
Right.
And like those, subscribe, notify, all that shit.
Now let's get to listen. I listened to Doja last week, but I don't really remember too much of it. I kind of moved on.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
I
y'all
never
listen?
listened to it. Had a
Check
rough rough month.
It's
Give it one time through.
Yeah, I gave it a 1 or 2 times. I gave it like 2 times too. But the thing was, I do remember being a little more commercial than I thought it was going to be.
It ended up, no.
But there's actually some good songs on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, some really dope songs on there. There's some interesting, unique songs on there too.
Well, that track that Black Todd showed us before was, that he said that it sounded like she went to 40.
Right.
That beat was fucking fire.
Right.
That motherfucker like made me want to just start rapping once it dropped. I was like, man, please be an instrumental. I want to spit something, but I'm gonna have to. I'll check it out at some point. I don't know. I just didn't get a chance to.
Right.
But
what about Tory?
Oh, real quick. Somebody in Vegas tried to put me on the Doja Cat.
Oh, for real?
You heard the song?
that's my girlfriend. That's what you should have said.
That's my boo. What you talking about?
We booed up.
Have I heard this song?
Yeah.
Oh,
I bet she showed the picture. Well, then who's this guy? She showed a picture of her real boo?
I'd have stormed out.
Angry, like,
fuck y'all.
With over your towel?
Yeah.
On your head?
Give my towel back.
Oh, shit.
I figured y'all get a kick out of that.
What about Tory? Y'all listen to Tory?
I did not
I
listen
did.
to Tory.
Chick Stay 5. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
I've heard
Really?
I've heard a couple tracks on here.
It's the most sampled project you've heard in a
long time.
It's very sample, but I don't feel like the samples were all that great.
So it's not it's not Diplomat sample.
No. It's definitely like new age.
It's going to take you back to a certain time.
Right.
And you'll know exactly what you say. You're like, oh, okay.
He does have some, I'm not saying the songs that he picked to sample are bad. But I don't feel like the samples themselves.
You didn't pick the right place to sample.
No. He did okay. I just don't feel like they were as great. I'm talking about the remake beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was as great. They're okay. They're not bad. You know what I'm saying? But
I like to hit a lot of the artists on the
song too. Yeah. I did like the Beautiful song with Snoop. The Snoop Beautiful song.
It's a good sample.
Yeah.
I think I know what song they sampled.
Yeah. Beautiful.
What about the one with Chris Brown? Take You Down.
Oh, to Take You Down? I wasn't a big fan of Take You Down.
Okay.
Yeah. So
this didn't do it for you either. It's a continuation of
Tory doesn't sound that bad singing on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He sounds
pretty Ricky sample on there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's going to take you back to a certain period of time that you vividly remember in your life. You're like,
do I want to remember that time in my life? No.
I don't know. I didn't know you back then. I got to ask you.
Some things you might not, but some things you will.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah. I might have to check that one out too. The only one I had heard was Davies back a couple weeks ago, and then even then it just
I forgot I was in Davies too.
Yeah, it just I don't know. Which I enjoyed that album. It was a good album. If I was gonna give any kind of review and I was gonna do anything, I'd give the Davies 8.5.
I don't think I got enough to get out of it to give it a good review. I don't want to do that to him.
Yeah. It's 8.5, maybe 9. I'd be around there because it was a good album and it was kind of complete. It had a little bit of everything, and he's a spitter. He'd be on there spitting. So it was good. Go check that one out. I gave you some kind of review.
Right. Well, that is it, y'all. We are at the end of the podcast.
We should be getting some new music from the weekend this week.
This Friday?
Maybe sooner. Shout out to Toronto.
Oh, Thanksgiving?
Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, shit. He has the inside information.
He does have the inside.
Yeah, he got the
Bro,
memo.
y'all should see it right now. He's swinging the OVO towel like a helicopter.
Yep.
Right now. He's doing like a terrible towel.
And he ain't saying North Carolina either.
Right, he's really not. He's just like, OVO sound, come on and raise up.
Canada.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
No.
Right. This man said OVO sound, come on and raise up. That is hilarious.
All right, man.
That's fucking hilarious. That is.
We appreciate everybody for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment on the YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, trillmac.com/YouTube.
Notification on that
to
ass.
Get to that.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
We're also going to be getting some new music soon from Big UU.
Make sure you leave a 5-star review.
Did you say no?
Hey,
listen.
Y'all might be getting some new music from Riffa.
If y'all,
you can get some new music from Pusha Todd soon. If you don't get that damn booth.
It's going to be a diss track for that ass.
If I wake up tomorrow and there's 10,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, I'll put out a 5-song EP.
Surgical Summer Volume 2.
I'll put out a 5-song EP before the summer. Okay?
No shit, he ain't gonna get that fast, so he ain't gonna have it. Man,
yeah,
stop putting
I'm gonna hack that shit.
Make an expectation. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm about to start taking people's phones and adding shit, like liking, subscribing.
Shit, it is what it is.
Y'all do that. He said it was.
Yeah.
Good luck.
What else,
Good luck,
y'all?
you Godspeed.
We gonna be up out this thing. Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch, and a fight go with that because my Niners are 10-1, bitches.
Yang2020.com.
So close. So close.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.